Boom. Alright, a bit late. I need 10 minutes to get my stream up and running. I need to remember that. Because I started setting everything up like 2 minutes ago, before I need to go live. So I'm 7 minutes late. Brilliant. And I still haven't set up everything, technically. I mean, my OBS is alright. I need to start the game up still. And once I've done that, I still have to... I think I need to fix a couple settings in-game. Because I was testing earlier. Alright. Testing earlier in ACC. Also, I need to grab my setup and actually put a setup in there. Yep, it didn't move scene. Okay, we're just doing it manually. It's fine, it's all good. You fucking don't work properly. Where's the setup folder? Where did I put them, for fuck's sakes? Oh dear. I'm blind. I literally cleared my second screen completely out of everything and still couldn't find it. Like a fucking idiot. Right. Okay. I can hide this in the background, I don't need it. Discord, I might need that. Maybe. Hopefully not. Right, I need my File Explorer, documents, ACC, setups. It's the Porsche 911 Cup. Did I paste all of them in? No, I didn't. Where's the Porsche 911 Cup? There. This question is, which of these folders is it? Take a guess, this folder perhaps. This 7-zip file might contain the cup. Open archive. Yeah, there's more. For Riccard. It's not for Mac. Why? It has the macOS extension, like fuck, stupid software. I don't know. I guess we're gonna go with the Gen 2 set. Though it's probably slightly outdated due to us running on the old BOP. Not outdated. Overdated, I guess. Alright, I found out that searching for Porsche Cup seems to be the most reliable way to actually find the server. Surprise, surprise. What was it? Password again for the server. Let's try this. Bingo. Nailed the password already. Okay, 24 minutes remaining in practice. Jesus. I thought it was way more people, but it's just 16 people. Who do we have? Cox is on the server, and he isn't even the fastest. Jesus, there's some... what is his name? Ivanishenko. Yeah, he's the fastest. Jesus, that's not fun. And we're going sub 2 minutes on this track with Porsche Cups. That's something. What can we do? So first thing first, we can fix the tire. Fix the. We don't. 60 liters is enough in terms of fuel for the race. Tire pressures, because the track is pretty warm, but like we need a lot of pressure on the tires, so let's just add 0.5 to them, because we're gonna need a lot. Because we're in 2018 BOP still, so work by should be fine. Brake decks look a bit closed, I guess, to me, but okay. We're just gonna run with this. I'm just gonna use this set. Also, it had a bit much rear wing, but hey, we're just gonna run this for a moment and see how it performs. So is all my stream working? Hey, I'm on why am I stream start? What? Hello OBS. No, it's not. Oh, my WebSocket plugin has bugged out. That thing has bugged out for sure because it's definitely feeding me the wrong data there. Yeah, now it's feeding correct data. I still don't know why it's doing that because there's no fucking reason why it should. It's like it's not. It's connected, but it's not connected. It's just fucking weird.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
And that's why I didn't switch over to the game scene. Even though I've added like a bunch of things to like stop it from getting stuck effectively. Yeah. But yeah, what will really suck is just the fact that I lost that race 2 weeks ago now. Which should have been a race win for me and that I didn't get because of a disconnect. Am I actually connected to a right network? I mean, I'm not suffering immensely high ping, so I guess I am. I need to check that. And I'm not pulling over yet. I need to run a couple laps. See how car performs. Nearly 200 kilometers an hour through that corner despite it being a GT4. Not GT4, sorry, Porsche Cup. So we don't have much downforce through the corner. Oh, that corner is fairly comfortable. Okay, that was way too late. Fuck. Way too late there. Time pressure is actually a bit high. At least after me going straight, yes. I still haven't included my average tire pressures onto my value thing. It's unfortunate. Would be really nice, I guess. It's not good. I don't know how much the cloud formations are randomized, but that looked like an airplane from the previous going out. 2 minutes flat? Well, that's not bad, considering the other people's times. Except they're gonna improve much. Though granted I cut a corner, but I don't think I gained really time doing that, so... Not sure we're completely out of this right now. The rear right pressure is definitely a bit high.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, come on, take the downshift! Stupid thing, it's like... It's honestly so much easier to make that corner with the Porsche Cup than with the MUQU GT3 Evo. Which is just so weird to consider. That's probably because I can control the slip on the rear tires. I think staying second is probably a good idea there. Right, what am I going at? What am I going to get? 59, 88. Okay, half a second off. Ah, fuck you. Track limit's got me there. Wasn't happy about this section either here. Oh! Yeah, let's briefly pull over. Fix the tire pressures, I guess. It should be slightly lower and check briefly on my network that I'm connected to the right one. Oh no. Oh no, I'm connected to the wrong one. This means I have to get off the server and fix that briefly. Because if I stay with the 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, it's gonna drop me, for sure. There is no fucking way around it. It's gonna cause issues because VR and 2.4 GHz just doesn't play well, but I need to get out of that network. Right. Oh yeah, and I've dropped also some frames on the stream already. It's like 100 frames got dropped so far. It's not enough to trigger my alarm yet, which might be misconfigured again, but hey, whatever. But it's dropped a couple frames and I always forget that if I turn off my stream, that I will lose the last couple of seconds. So, come on, server list work, please. Yes, I know I disconnected my internet briefly, but I'm reconnected now, so please work. Why are you just not why do I have to restart the game for you to realize that I have an internet connection? Why is that a thing, ACC? Why? Also, I just realized I left the setup, but whatever. We know that my pressure adjustment was a bit too high. I can cut down the 0.5 that I added to just not add anything. That should be fine. Otherwise I've not changed too much on the setup front, so yeah, that should be fine. Right, so I have to relaunch the game. Come on, get through the screens here. Yes, thank you. Porsche Cup. Search. Find. Connect. So.
Green light.
No. Connected. Dropped a couple of minutes. That's okay. It's fine, I guess. Alright. Setup. Load setup. Take this off again. Move these down. I can get a I didn't lose a tire set because of what I did. Tire pressures are fine. Maybe even down on the rear right a bit. Because we saw that rear right very hot. Aero-wise, the car was very stable. Though 10 rear wing on this track is just insane. Frankly, I'm just a sitting duck if I run the setup also on the straight. Like, it's fast enough, but like, that's just a sitting duck at that point. Though, you probably run into the rev limiter at the end of the straight anyway, so that should balance everything out. But yeah, I think we can take a slight bit of rear wing off the car. Oh, ignition starter. Head limiter again engaged. Right, okay. I just thought of something that I need to write down. To indicate if my thing is working, I could just
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
use the encoded frames, and then like make some sort of like a change property there. Just use changed on the encoded frames, and I can just have a flag there in the dashboard to indicate if the stream is actually running or not. Because that would give it away if there's a connection problem again. Actually, in general, the entire rendered frames, because the thing would always render more frames. It just regularly drops also. Because as long as OBS is running, it will render frames. Oh, my connection is actually really spiky, I just noticed. But I am on the 5 GHz band now. Car's slightly twitchy, but still more than under control for the high speed. And it's really just the one high speed corner there. See,
Car on the right.
at least in the outlet there, I've noticed something.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
God. Yeah, there's a airplane right ahead of us. I mean, tell me that this doesn't look like an airplane. Tell me. Yeah, I need to fix my network. I have to consult some people that might know a bit more. There was a lot of honesty there. Also, this car could do with a bit more dancing on the front end. A bit more turning grip.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Oh, too much power there. And it was quite well up, actually, up to that point. Could have only been going to the fastest position, but I have a feeling the guy that's in front is sandbagging, most likely, like I'm doing. Running high fuel loads and all of that jazz. I have a feeling. What are you doing? Drive a straight line, please.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Where did he go? I have to note that this track predates it being tilkified with all the runoff areas. Most of the design of the track, there's a couple of adjustments, but for example, that tiny ass tilted like go-kart section, that's been on this track since the 70s probably, and has not really received a redesign. So that section that I really fucking hate on the circuit has been there for ages. Unfortunately, it seems to have expired a bunch of design for Tilke. Although I'm not too sure how much he was inspired by this track or how much he was trying to rip off the Hockenheim Rings arena section, but badly. Jesus, this car's really not toxic on the rear axle. It's really wanting to spin up the rear of the tires coming out of corners. Really struggling just to get it going. Oh, I got a track cut just running a bit wide onto the inside curb. Track cuts on this track. Early braking for this corner. Playing with the throttle here. 3/10 up just through that section. And I didn't even get the best run out of the corner the section there. Which is now costing me down a long straight here. Man. There's a guy in front, like he's not like sat in the pit lane all the time. Like he's continued doing laps. I don't know what the fuck this guy is doing. I know obviously Paningua. But I need to pronounce this guy better because if I don't get fucked over by my internet, then I'm gonna see each other a few more times. The Cox hasn't done particularly much. Oh, come on, shitbox! Like, what the fuck is wrong with you at times? So no Cox is on, was on the server at least. He seems to be missing now suddenly. That's at least not a track cut. Yep, this corner is very difficult. And I think it's more unforgiving than compared to Druids and Brands. Druids was very difficult, the exit there, to get it right. Ah, Paningua now improved his time by like half a second. He's now up the road compared to me, so that's a bit more worrying. Tire pressures are just all over the place, they're just not right.
Session is now.
Yeah, I got really close. Like, man, why are these tire pressures like all over the place? Okay, now the session is transitioned.
Green light, show them
We need a bit less fuel in the car. 20 liters should be more than enough for even running the entire session. Alright, tire pressures. The front right definitely struggled a bit, so let's add like 3 psi there. And add 1 psi on the front right. Okay. Rear tires were fine. And the fan on my steering wheel is running hard. Ignition, starter, pit limiter. So, we're off rolling again. You see me rolling, the hater. Controlling, keep me riding, baby. And because I sing so badly, the YouTube algorithm shouldn't catch me. And if it does, fuck you, Google. Okay, that's a bit twitchy. And a bit is probably an understatement. Oh, we're getting Porsche effects here. I should have downloaded the Quali set. It estimates that I have 17 laps worth of fuel with this fuel load. 20 liters. Not 17 laps, sorry. 8 laps, 17 minutes, which is not quite correct. Actually it is, because it's 8.5 roughly and we're 17 minutes. Yeah, that adds up. It actually adds up. And I know my fuel consumption value, right, so... So this is about as twitchy as the car's gonna get in the race. Call me mildly concerned for that reason. Hello there, Vandenberg. Guess you don't mind me passing you there. I hope I haven't misjudged my tire pressures for the fronts. Because in ACC, with the Porsche, you need sufficient pressures on the front tires. And I wanted to wait up to get a bit of a gap, but now the guy in front of me decided to lead himself. Which I appreciate.
Slow car ahead.
And the brakes completely fail me into T1. Brilliant. God, this is a banker of bankers. Pretty sure you can't be on a valid... But I mean, you can give me some suck down the straightaway. Let's see how... Yeah, you're moving over. Okay. I'm moving out of the slipstream. Good. It's all good. I just wanted to take some free slipstream. Because the slipstream is gonna matter for qualifying really hard. Oh god, the tire pressures are nowhere. Why are they not getting up to pressure? Oh wait, I didn't check what the temperatures are in the session. Yep, the temperatures dropped massively. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh god, I'm a massive idiot. I've tired the temperature on the track dropped massively.
There's a slow car ahead.
I'm anyway caught in traffic, so after this banker we're just gonna immediately escape to just get off. Just run straight.
Well done, mate. That's all the best. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to
Let me escape. So we need pressure. Forgot that completely. Oh yeah, I could take shot if it. Fuck it, we're not gonna take shot of it. We don't have time. There's 4 minutes 20 right now on the clock. So I have about one flying lap roughly. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it should be enough to do the outlap in 2 flyers. Just about. So do I have to do a decent outlap now? Time-wise. Because it's not like long. And any spins are gonna ruin it immediately. Cox is missing. I don't know. Now my Paningua, Paningua, Paniagua. I think that's the pronunciation. It's probably still wrong, but hey, that's probably better. Because at least I'm not missing a letter or something. Niagua. Yeah, he took provisional pole by a 10th. As long as we don't have traffic coming out of the pits right now, we should be fine. Actually not, because there's slow people here. Thought I've shifted into first, but I didn't. Right, there's enough time for doing one more lap after this one. Half a second with just getting T1 right. Boy. Oh, I messed up this section completely. Lost a bunch of time there. I just have to bring it back now. Bit of locking there.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag, be careful there.
1 second faster than P2. That's at least right. Bit slower.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag.
I'm a fan how the car locks up. Running a tight line this time around. Upshift early so we don't hit the rev limiter. And we're slightly up. hate how much the car squeals and locks them.
Good job.
Ah, bad exit there. And another bad exit. Minor improvement. Oh, I could have had sub 58. I just realized. I'm so close to sub 58. Jesus. Gee, okay. Oh, on a fresh tire set. Let's take enough fuel for the race. Need to very quickly calculate this. So we have a 30-minute race. Oh, come on, why are you launching on the wrong screen? Yeah, honestly, let's just say 16 laps of race. 17 with formation would burn about, what's my calculator? I need to still calculate. I gave up on calculating, so let's just take 17 times 2.2. It's about 37. Yeah, let's just take 40. Right, okay. 40 liters already selected, good. Tire pressures, the track has gotten hot again, so we need to drop the shit. 0.5 down here. Oh, we're running out of time. 0.5. 0.5. Right.
30 seconds.
Anything else I need to configure? Let's just take another 0.1 out of these tires. The rest of the setup works fine.
20 seconds.
Let's just drop off the jacks, hit drive. Start the engine. Boys! We're starting P1. Let's see how we do. Okay.
Go in double file. Green light. Go, go, go.
Boom. In the lead. Paniagua dropped down to P3 actually. Manquero got by him at the start. So very interesting. But I have already a 1 second gap to car lines. I don't even know if Kevin is still on the server. Maybe he decided to start from the back to have an overtaking challenge. Fair enough, I guess. Opening lap, 1.5 second gap. Okay, has turned actually into seal clubbing at this point.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Left side tires seem a bit under pressured. It's fine though, most likely. Nay, this is our first flying lap, is this? Fuck! 58-3! That's unfair! Holy shit, that's unfair. Oh, the guy that was fastest in practice is just 16 seconds up the road to me right now. Yeah, he's last. Like dead last. That's embarrassing.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I'm doing the same thing that Kevin Cox did at Spa. He just slam dunked the entire competition. I'm lapping it a solid second faster than the rest of the field. Though granted, the two cars behind me are actually somewhat close, so they might be fighting. Tire pressures have suddenly come up there. The rear tire, however, is starting to be a bit hot. Oh yeah, I still didn't correct in the overlay the optimum tire temperature. It's set to that it's green at about 70 degrees Celsius, which isn't really the optimum. These tires usually operate at like 80. So it's slightly orange already when it's optimum. And kind of shows still some blue at 70 degrees, so I need to fix that. Among adding other things to the broadcast, to the overlay, such as that SimHub actually added in a recent update that you can display the weather forecast, which obviously here doesn't matter because it's like, well, it's weather. Because it's just, yeah, it's dry. I haven't looked at what the raw data for that looks like and how I'm going to visualize it, but that's really nice that that's been added. I know it's been possible to do because I know crew chief was like, I watched a VOD of someone racing in on a race that I also participated in, the Sim Racer 604 3 hours of Nürburgring, and they got per crew chief told that the weather's gonna change in 30 minutes. And that is really cool that they got like and when I heard that, like, wait a second, crew chief supports that? That's possible? I didn't know that the weather data was available so I looked in the raw data and couldn't find it, but apparently it wasn't added yet to SimHub. SimHub's ACC implementation is not particularly great. So I should focus on driving still. I looked up, saw you wrote something and tried to read that and got confused. Yeah, I'm running away anyway here, so it's like, I mean, if I lose half a second, it's fine. I'm still going to go faster than the car bites. It's slightly insane. I don't know what the fuck happens here. It was close in practice, And once qualifying hit, they took the fuel out of the car. Suddenly I lapped a second faster and he couldn't match me anymore. But yeah, you're back. I'm leading, yes, by a lot. I'm lapping 58s, they're lapping 59s. I mean, my last lap was a 59, but like, I usually lap 58s, down to low 58s. Okay, there's a dead car over there. Hello there. But yeah, I'm slightly running away. And yeah, okay, that's nice that you have achieved Quali in GM. Slightly intimidating for me. I mean, I'm not starting the car, so... But still, there's the potential of you handing me the car in the leads. That's mildly intimidating.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
It's very interesting. Tire pressures really depend on like how I drive on that lap. Because like, I think 2 laps ago, going down the straight, I was like... all tires in the optimal window, but my rear tire was slightly hot. And now it's... the tires are pretty low on pressure, so it's like... I need to push so my tires remain in a good window. Because I took too little pressure. Did you qualify that much faster than the rest of the field? I mean, yeah, you ran only a single run in qualifying, so... if you qualify that much quicker, it's like... or was there rain? I don't know. Pace is surprisingly good, okay. How's the weather looking actually for tomorrow? Because I think you mentioned that there's a potential for rain. And also, was there any rain today? I assume not. I need to read that on the main straight. Message arrived slightly just as I headed into the corner, so I couldn't read it fully, but I read something about the how small the gap was. No report of rain for tomorrow yet. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be much of an issue for me. If it starts raining, I'm fine. Been there, done it. Not like the end of the world. There are people on the track for the who it's gonna be the end of the world, but for me it's fine. Funny thing is, in the team sprint race on this track, I ran 57s. I think I couldn't break down below 57s. So I'm lapping about a second off the pace that I was lapping with a GT3 car. of a GT3 Cup. I'm driving about a second slower with a GT3 Cup only. I think that's fast. And that's scary to consider, because if you have like, if you would do a mixed grid with, oh, I forgot to read the message, but like if you do mixed grid with Cups and GT3s, you would really have some Cup drivers, especially on this track, that will just run away from the GT3s. If you have like slower GT3 driver and like aliens in the Cups, because that's kind of like, well, yeah, the Cup is for slower people. Like, nah, people like me going like, haven't driven the Cup in a while, let's drive that. Right, it's way too snap. Nah, it's okay. I was a bit sideways for T1 and T2, but it's like, it's fine. Okay, you know that. It's good to know, because I'm always not quite sure about when to switch. I mean, tire switching usually onto the wets is 30%, but that's with GT3 cars. And the thing is, there's only one wet compound, not the intermediate or wet compound. I found that the wet on, I've heard from time to time, like, oh, the inters are completely useless, all the wets are useless. From personal experience, I've been there in slightly drying conditions and being like, the track is so slippy, I don't know if I should go onto dries. Why is there an empty message in chat? I should maybe head on to dries. Should I head on to dries? Should I head on to inters? The track still feels so slippy. I switched to inters and realized, like, holy shit, how bad these wet tires were. Like, it wasn't dry or anything. It had rained, I think, the entire stint nearly. Nah, not really, but it's like, it was very wet. Race started very wet and it started to dry off. Funnily enough, I think my first race ever in VR was that one. So yeah. But yeah, to know when to switch onto the wet compound over the inters. Because the inters can be quite the wet can be quite misleading how wet the track still is. Because those have just really no grip. But I mean, if it's water down under, there's no other choice than wet tires. But I think the inters in most situations work fine. That could be track limits. And just not a warning, just a invalidated lap. Which is good. And that's a warning. What, the first one? It's all good. Right, I need to read your long message finally. Okay, so, well, pull was only 0.054 seconds, but I'm half a second down on my PB from offline practice. Let me see the weather. Okay. Yeah. Read most of the text then. Yeah. I mean, how much rubber is down during qualifying is a question. If all of the others were also down on their PBs, but hey, I mean, if you saw yourself do a mistake, then I know that's the half a second gone there. You know that the specific spot where you lost half a second, then it all adds up. Again, that's good. That's fine. I mean, I don't know with you. Like, for me, that would be a situation where it would be like, yeah, I'm probably gonna run the race as well. Because I'm usually pretty decent in the race. Not that my qualifyings are bad, it's just for some reason I hold my pace into the race pretty well. Beep beep boop. Yeah, there's. I'm not running low latency, or I'm running normal latency on my stream. Because they say going lower latency settings on the YouTube side, and I think also on OBS, because I can configure both with different latency settings, mean that the encoding quality goes down. So the quality loss is worse. And with VR and racing, you have already like a lot of quality loss. And streaming as well is like you don't have that much bitrate. Like onto YouTube has a higher bitrate than Twitch, but like we still have only like 9,000. So I can't like also like to CPU encode because the quality is a bit better than the AMD encoder. But yeah, really you're kind of just that's why I'm like running the not slow, but like a bit slower, just to get a better encoding. But I mean, you can run also like, and there's not really a point for me personally to run ultra low latency. Like if I would do like a coding or just chatting stream, I probably would switch over, but also the type of gameplay would be different. So the footage would totally be able to keep up with how it's being encoded. So there wouldn't be any issues with the quality either. But really at that point it's right. Just lock my live stream to 720p and the viewers can screw themselves. Fair enough. I mean, that's the thing, is like I don't need low latency because I'm gonna anyway miss the message whenever it pops up in the stream. And because I don't have a chat on display in game, I mean, I have myself, but I don't have a chat on my stream. I'm thinking of changing, but I haven't looked into like the options for doing it. I don't want to switch to Streamlab OBS or something like that, so I have to look in what I can do. I know there's like 10,000 options for this chat, but like I'm gonna look what I'm gonna take for that. For having a chat display and stuff for my streams. Gonna look into that. Gonna most likely add one. The question is where on screen, because I'm starting to run low screen real estate. I'm trying to keep the screen real estate pretty low, my usage of it. I mean, I've looked at DDFs. I mean, I watch DDF regularly, and like he basically bombards people with on-screen displays, which is fine. I think they're all good, the displays he has and everything. It's just I try to keep myself a bit leaner, while also making, for what I display, the size a bit larger, so it's actually better readable. I'm actually not lapping quicker than the carbines, which is... I'm talking too much. It's like I don't really have much pressure here. I'm leading by, what, 13 seconds, so it's just... Yeah, I joined the CTE casually nominating. Hi, Jeff. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I didn't expect coming into this to dominate this much. Kevin Cox seems to not be there. He wasn't a practice server, I knew that. But he doesn't. He must have like left. Saw him on the practice. During the official practice. Important. It's not like I saw him earlier today. I obviously joined halfway through practice as always. So yeah, the setup has been going really well, and at the beginning of the stint, I was able to lap below 58, like I was doing in qualifying, which meant that like I out-qualified the. Like, this is a thing that you didn't see because you weren't there when I qualified, but I qualified when pole by a full second. Yeah, this has been mild domination at that point. Right, 2 laps to go. And then I'm lapping not particularly too far off my... Granted, also I'm having a way lower fuel load with fresher tires compared to the Mercedes. I mean, I drove what 45 minutes of the Mercedes, and this is here driving a 30-minute race with the Cup. I haven't been lapping too many people so far this race. How does... Okay, so P20 has been lapped by the entire field as well. Huh? What are these positions in front of me? So it's P18 right now in front of me. P20 in front of that, and then P19. There must have been a shoveling around there. Right, my mum. The thing is that I was gonna say that I probably have to end the stream pretty quickly after the race, because my mum asked me to. Yeah. Yep. Guys. Comes up. Yeah, that precisely as much. Probably my brother wasn't quite completely audible, but like, they need to pick up my mum in now. But I mean, I have enough time to finish this race, obviously. She said I need to drive her out there at like. Thanks. Yeah, I need to pick. She was starting out with some friends of hers, and I drove her out, obviously, so she can drink, and I mean, not much. Let's be frank, she didn't drink much, but don't drink and drive. Practice this safely here, so and she just called in to pick her up. I drove her away at like 7 PM, and it's now 10:22. She said that the what's the English word for that? The place would close at 11, and that's probably gonna pick her up. That she's probably gonna be picked up at that time. But now it's 10:22. Classic her. Not. Jesus, the rev limiter hit us hard here. If I ran much less rear wing, then I would have hit the rev limiter every lap. But this way I actually didn't run that hard into the rev limiter ever. But yeah, I need to end the stream immediately as we cross the line to get off, and I'm not quite sure, but like it's not like easy to see. Let's face it. Right, let's finish this briefly. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm sitting here on my sim rig with my head out, sticking out, so it's not like easy to see my legs because of the entire rig being in the way and my speed run. It's not really partying. He's dying. Right, okay, we finished the race. I'm gonna exit. Oh, where's my keyboard? Because I mean, I have. What do I have in like my? I mean, I have the back of my rig. I have my. I have my head obviously sticking up top. I have my steering wheel and the deck of the steering wheel covering up the rest. So it's like you don't really see anything from behind me if you don't walk into the room completely. But yeah, right. Okay. And he's short. Though I think he's still taller than you, Jeff. Right. Okay, let's quit the game. Nah, we were just gonna briefly wait. I'm gonna switch the scene. And I'm just gonna finish off the stream here, right? Okay then. Right. That's it. That's an easy win. After being completely cooked last week. Not last week, 2 weeks ago. But I mean, last week I was also screwed over, but hey. This week was like a bit of redemption, you could say. Finally. Though it turned into like absolute seal clubbing, so I kind of feel sorry for my opponents. Okay. Good. Well then. Well then I would say bye-bye. I don't drink, like... I don't... Obviously don't drink and drive. Except in sim racing, I've done that. But, like... It's actually years ago at this point that I've done that. It's over a year ago. It's 2 years ago, I think. Whatever, we need to end this. Right, Thanks, mate. Well then, see you guys around. I need to go. I need to pick up my mum. Bye bye.